Hey everybody, it's me, SuperPaulGames. Welcome back to Long Live the Queen. We're going to play with toys. Play sports? We're gonna play with toys. You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a little better. Why, when we are the Falcon Lord, do we have to wear a tutu? That's embarrassing. Though it does help us with agility. Let's see, we're getting pretty good at the faith stuff. Oh, we didn't do any of the Lumen stuff. Let's do some of the Lumen stuff. That sounds cool. How do I do that? Can I not study that yet? Maybe I can't, because I don't see it on here. Maybe you do and I don't. Alright, let's study... Ooh, intrigue? Let's study intrigue. Let's learn to read and write secret information, and then let's study internal affairs. Yeah, that sounds cool. You practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in reverse order, the simplest of transpositions, which anyone can puzzle through. Well, which anyone literate can puzzle through. I can't even read normal if they try, but sometimes it's useful to hide the information. Dig is Nia, help me. Yup. Until you have children of your own, your paternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is the next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. Maybe it's a good thing I studied that. They'd have a reason to kill us. Falcon, defend us! You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. You're moving with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father isn't alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion. Dad? Oh, you're too kind, Jocelyn. Countess Siren, not a member of your circle. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have been your friend, and yet not at all old as noble women go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. Succubus! Succubus, the throne is mine! And the Falcons, I will marry him and make Falcor babies. How dare she make a move on your father? Shame her with silent scorn, insult her with false flattery, trip her as she passes. We're gonna trip her. You wait until the Countess gets closer, then hook your foot around her to make her stumble. She trips. Oh, because our flexibility is good. I guess flexibility paid off all the time with flexibility. She trips over you, falling gratifyingly onto the floor. Ow. Are you both alright? I'm fine, Dad. She picks herself up and glares at you before forcing a smile onto her face. I think perhaps I should go and sit down. You can't be too careful. I will wreck you, Saren! It is my fucking throne! Once she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. Really, Dad? That skank? Don't give me that look, young lady. She's a nice woman, nothing more. She wants something more, Dad. It's not going to happen anytime soon. You should be careful how you deal with people like Saren. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. There haven't been any problems so far. Many dark looks were aimed at your way at the gala. What a bunch of assholes. There's a little teen girl at a gala. I hate her. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you. I'm paying attention to what's around me. Apparently I missed an intrigue, though. How are you doing, Elodia? Oh, we're cheerful and less afraid. Getting lonely. Let's go play some fucking sports. Hell yeah, affected by loneliness? You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Did that help us? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Whatever. We're not depressed anymore. Our mood is willful. Fuck yeah. So let's, it paid off to have our flexibility so high. Maybe we'll work on our... I would like to work on our weapons. Let's work on our reflexes. So agility... reflexes. Try and get that over 50, and then what else? Let's work on our military strategy or intrigue. Let's work on our intrigue. Classes. What was it? Intrigue, internal affairs. You practice running at high speed back and forth. Ah! That's my running noise. over a small area, making quick turns and changes in direction. They'll be like, is she a rabid dog? You practice tennis against multiple opponents. Whoa. Learning to judge at a glance when the ball is too far away to reach it in time. I can't get that one. Your maternal uncle's wife, the Countess Nyx, claims kinship to the old Minerva line and originally asked your mother for a title to the duchy. However, no one could verify her lineage. As a compromise, your mother created her brother, Duke of Minerva. Not Minerva. The last Duke of Minerva was the older half-brother of the current Duchess. Oh, can't remember this. His reign was brief and highly scandalous. He defied tradition to pledge himself as the life mate of the old Duke of Ursal, then broke that off only a year later. He retired into seclusion and died still unwed. Alright, It's the time of year to decide any necessary adjustments to the royal budget. Dad, I was too busy stretching and playing with my falcon, okay? The majority of money we receive is already spoken for, but there's always room for some discretion. I don't really understand these numbers, Dad. Ask the falcon. Ah! Raise taxes, keep them the same, lower them. Let's lower taxes. I think we got enough money. Let's lower taxes a little bit. As you wish. Our dad's a real loser. He's got no balls. I want to visit the treasury. We will do that next time, maybe. Let's do more... let's do more sports. Feel the thrill of competition! So, has that helped us? We're getting a little less lonely, and we're less afraid, or a little... How are we not more cheerful? Sports are fucking awesome! So let's... Wait, what was I gonna do? I wasn't paying attention. I should have. Let's just redo, yeah, reflexes and internal affairs, I guess. Would have helped if I paid more attention. You practice chasing a small dog through the castle gardens. Come back here, you bitch! Leaping over uneven stones and dodging through the branches. This is gonna help me be queen someday. I can jump over things! Your Majesty, there's a war. I will jump over the war! You practice touch blocking skills at full speed, deflecting hands before they can reach you. What? And in the afternoon, the Duke of Maria is paid suit to the Duchess of Ursal to no avail. The Duchess's brother is opposed, as he will inherit if she dies childish. Your agents suspect the Duchess of Ursal is actually more interested in the Duchess of Hellas. Oh, that's why she liked dancing with me. She was a lesbian. Neither has ever been linked to a man. I knew it when I danced with her. You're requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. He does not deny the act, but requests a pardon that might set him free. If you admit to you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, your Majesty! It wasn't my fault! Demons made me do it! Everyone knows the powerful magical demon beasties. They used me. They made me put my fingers in my buttholes and smell it. They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestesses to bless me to make me clean again. Demons made you attack people? Is that even possible? Let's execute this bitch. I don't care whether they were demons or not. You're still a murderer. Your life's forfeit. No more demons. You're dead. You'll be hanged in public as a deterrent to future criminals. Yeah, I like that little look on her face. She's badass. He opens his mouth to argue with you further. Sorry, demons. You gotta die. But then his shoulders slump. Yes, your Majesty. That felt good. That felt really good to kill a man. Sometimes you gotta kill a man. Alright, let's see if we can visit the treasury. Oh. You try to get through, but we can't. I wanted to get through there. Fuck that shit. Is that what I wanted? No mood. Oh, look! We're super willful. We're a little less lonely. We're moving up in the world. Alright, I think we need to study more flexibility. And, what's a military strategy? That sounds cool. Flexibility. Military. We'll do military strategy. I think that sounds cool. Your teacher holds your limbs in a slightly uncomfortable position for a few seconds and encourages you to push carefully against the resistance she provides. What? You work on achieving a full straddle split? Your legs straight and wide? What am I doing with my teacher? I think I got lesbian. You study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation to making soldiers who can trust and depend on each other. You learn about how units reinforce each other in the field, gaining strength through proximity and the covering of weaknesses, like overlapping fields of fires and like strength or force multipliers. We're gonna bring the power back to our empire. You received word of an unfortunate incident at the Gallows where the man you judged was sent to be executed. He was led to the platform. He suddenly lashed out with explosive magical power, killing several guards and spectators before making his escape. Oh, they didn't kill him. The population is buzzing with rumors of a secret cabal of evil lumens who sacrifice innocents in their dark rituals. That's not good. It's not good at all. Alright, we're moving up in the world. We can't visit her dad. We haven't gone to court yet. Let's go visit court. Sitting in the court sessions is not fun at all, but it pleases your father and may be important for your future. Did that help at all? I guess, kinda. It made us way less willful. Check that out. Our flexibility, let's move our dancing up. I don't know, maybe we don't need to. A strategy is pretty badass. Okay, we'll do more military strategy. What about skills? Let's do some weapons. Weapons, swords. You practice slow swinging to move your blade to precisely mark targets, building up your muscles and control. Feel the wrath of Tutu. You study the effects of different kinds of battle terrain for both offense and defense. Always get the high ground. Alright, we gotta get the others to 25 before we can move strategy up. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Regent of Elath, has passed away. Should I know him? This really isn't a surprise. He was pretty old. The problem is the political implications. With the control of the Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adar has not reached his 15th birthday for over 2 years. Or will not. He requires a regent. His stepmother, Aris, the Duchess of Lala, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Almost the entire eastern border. Guess I don't know history. I don't know anything really bad about her, though. I should have studied internal affairs. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. The Earl of Ishtar has suggested another possibility. You and Adar are both young, not too far apart in age. I don't want to marry him, Dad. He requests that we accept the boy as your future husband and keep him here at the castle. No, we'll send him to his grandfather. The Earl of Ishtar is the closest blood relation that Adar has. He should be a regent. As you wish. Yeah, why not? Let Grandpa take care of that shit. Seems good to me. Oh, that one lady is back. The Duchess of Ursel. I wonder if she's evil.
You have not yet reached the crystal. Are you making progress, or is it time for another plan?
That would probably be the drastic action she mentioned earlier. Just leave it to me, bitch. Don't worry, I'm working on it.
Very well.
That was a waste of time. Do you think I'm pretty? Am I the prettiest? Let's see. What else should I get good at? Let's study. Let's study some more agility, because we're really good at that. So, agility. We'll study dancing. I got my dance moves, bitch. I make it look good. And then we're going to study... Why don't we study some more of the faith shit? Faith, meditation. We need some more inner peace. You begin practicing badass dance steps. MC Hammer's got nothing in you in time to the music. Do. Quick and slow, turning and weaving. You work through standard repertoire of ballroom dancing, being sure you know balls held for pleasure are the best balls of all, and all the basic steps for any dance likely to be required of you in a social setting. I'm gonna twerk it in your face. Ooh, I can now go ballroom dancing on the weekends. Great. You close your eyes and relax every muscle of your body as you take a giant shit in turn, letting that feeling travel through you from your head to your fingertips and out your butthole. And you take slow, deep breaths so you don't pop your O-ring, letting the air move through your body, feeling it give you life and energy. There's a woman who wishes to see you. She's a musician and wants crown patronage. I want patronage. She wants to pay me. I can play guitar. Which means money. I know what patronage means. Words. Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I will immortalize you in word and song. I have dabbled in musical styles from many countries and can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. Intrigue, success. Musicians are often used as secret agents and messengers. They can be useful and dangerous. The musician sings a little ditty about big fat titties to demonstrate her skills with the lute. Oh, I give her a man voice. She's actually pretty good. Yeah, I will accept her as a court musician. Very well, you can remain a part of the court. I'll do my best for you. Alright, so where's my damn ballroom dancing? Let's go ballroom dance. I'm a pretty princess! As the princess and future queen, you are the belle of the ball. Your balls have got bells on them. You enjoy the chance to mingle with others of your social class much better than those dirty peasants. I miss the falcon. And be pampered and flattered by them. They put pampers on your buttocks.
Now I can poop myself. It feels good.
What? What the fuck? Alright, I don't know. Shit happens, I guess. Our mood's pretty good, though. We're very willful. What should we study next? Maybe we should study more dancing? No, how about some... It needs to be some smart stuff. We don't have any court manners. Or royal demeanor. We're terrible at royal demeanor. Alright, we're gonna study... Fuck. Okay, we're gonna study animal handling, horses, in case we need to ride away. And then we're gonna study intrigue. We're gonna study foreign intelligence. Intrigue, foreign intelligence. What are other countries up to? I think it's appropriate for a 14-year-old girl to do that. You learn how to mount. Without my flexibility, honey, I was already all over it. And dismount a horse, first with a boost and then from the ground. You learn how to handle the reins and guide a horse around the field. I can hunt on weekends. Badass! The Duke of Sedna is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of Talathi. No. You receive a letter from young Lord Adair. It's an extremely formal letter for such a little boy, thanking you for your wisdom and allowing him to live with his grandfather, who probably dictated every word he wrote. I think it was a good choice. Let's go hunting! No effect? What happens then? You spend your weekend outdoors with the hunt. Oh, so that was useless. Oh, we gotta at least try and murder things. I want new outfits! Sorry, I'm getting a drink. What do we work on? Let's work a little more on... We're gonna work more on horses. I'm gonna work more on our military stuff. Unless we have anything else with... Oh, our intrigue's pretty good, too. Let's do our intrigue. How do I get to intrigue? Oh, we're already on intrigue? Dirt. Intrigue, let's do... I guess we'll do... ciphering. You practice different gaits. So I just practice... Oh, I'm on a horse. I thought I meant like I just practice walking with different strides. Oh, that's about a foot apart. That's two. Look at me walking, trotting, cantering, and galloping. You practice special maneuvers such as backing up or maneuvering in tight quarters. You practice shifting substitution ciphers where each letter is replaced by one a few steps further along the alphabet, so cake and pie because... And practice random substitution ciphers where the normal alphabet is replaced by one in jumbled order. This is harder to decode. What you need is one-time sheets like the Russians used during World War II. See, the Americans, we used, what was the Navajo language that we just decoded, and the Japanese didn't know we were using a different language, but the Russians used one-time sheets which basically like A equals, you know, X, but each time it's a different sheet, and that's basically impossible to decipher, or very hard to. Where the normal alphabet's replaced by one in a jumbled order. The harder it is to decode, but most people need a written substitution chart to read or write it, and that chart can be lost or stolen. Staring up to the sky out your window, you notice a strange flash of light. A falling star, pretty. What do we need? We're actually okay at everything. We're not good enough probably to get into the treasury. Let's go sneak outside. You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. He can suck a dick. That dick sucker. Look at us. Like, week 26, do we have to go through like 52 weeks? Does it end when we're 15? I have no idea. If it ends when we're 18, it's going to take forever. Maybe when we're 15. We're doing pretty awesome at some things. We're kick-ass at animals. We're pretty good at agility. Next time, we'll do other things. Until then, stay beautiful, my tutu friends. Tutu-rific.